Hi everybody and welcome to Budget with Tiffany. I'm Tiffany. I'm so excited to have you here today. I am going to be doing my fifth and final cash stuffing for the month of August and really the first few days of September. So let's see how much we have to work with. 500, 600, 700, 750, 800, 850, 900, 950, 1,000. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 47, 49, 51, 53, 55, 57, 59, 60, 61, 62. So $1,262. So up first we've got our variable expense binder. For date night, we had $21 left over that we didn't spend, and we're gonna add in $25 for this upcoming week. DJ is out of town for Labor Day weekend, so he'll get back sometime late Monday. And then he's got his first football game. They were supposed to have their first football game last week, but the team that they were supposed to play ended up not being able to have a team. So they end up having a bye week, and so then they're gonna play this coming week and hopefully win. And then we'll be at his parents' house and stuff, so I don't know if we'll actually go out on a date, but hopefully we can maybe fit in something. Eating out, we had nothing left over, and we're gonna add in $60 for this upcoming week. I think we're trying to do like an every other week that we'll eat out, but mostly kind of depends on just time. Groceries, we had 25, 26, 27 left over, and we're gonna roll that over. And we're gonna add in 75. So we've got 50, 70, 95, 100, and $2. My food, we had $3 left over. I'm gonna put that aside, and I'm gonna add in $15 for this upcoming week. Spending, gonna add in $8. So now we've got 5, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18. Toiletries, we're gonna add in 8 as well. So we've got 20, 35, 45, 52, 54, 56, 58, 61, 2. And then buffer, we're gonna add in 4. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. In our home binder, we're gonna add in $20 to home maintenance. Got 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 81, 25, 27, 29. So $1,129. And then $500 into, actually let me swap that 500 out, not because I don't like it. This way it's the same as what I already have in there. So we're adding 500, so we got 10,000, 15,000, 16, 17, 18,000, 19,000, and 500. I'll be glad when I don't have to save for that anymore. Like there's other bigger projects that we want to do that are going to cost a fair amount of money. Like we want to replace our floors in our house, because so when we bought our house, it was a a flip house. The guy had bought it at foreclosure, and he did a bunch of work on it. And he put in new flooring, and when we first saw them, it looked really nice, but it's like a really dark, oh, I can't think what it's called. Kind of like the, not engineered wood, but like the vinyl laminate, whatever. I'm not sure. I can't think of what it's called, but you know, kind of what a lot of people are putting into their houses nowadays because hardwood floors are so expensive. But it's really dark, so it shows everything. And then it's shiny, so it always looks dirty. So like our floors never look clean. Like we can literally mop our floor, and as soon as it dries, it looks dirty again, even if you don't do anything. Like when you're walking around barefoot, like you can kind of see like the remnants of your footprint, like where like, you know, just your dirt and oil on your feet and stuff were. And so yeah, we hate our floors. And he just didn't really do a good job. We have like gaps where he just didn't space right and everything. So so we want to put in new flooring, and originally before the retaining wall we were saving towards that, but then when the retaining wall thing became a priority and it ended up being so expensive, we focused on that first. And so like we know we're going to save a lot of money for doing our floors and any of the other projects that we want to do in our house, but like those things feel more like because we want to do them, so it feels less like that we're having to save so much money for something. And like a retaining wall, it looks pretty. It's obviously a structural issue for the house, so we want to make sure that that's taken care of. So I don't mind spending it for that reason, but it's not like you get to really like enjoy the retaining wall. You're not like, I'm gonna go hang out with the retaining wall or anything like that. So yeah, so not that I'm hanging out with my floors, but yeah, obviously you kind of just look at your floors and you're like, oh, this looks so nice. Like when we paint a room, we're always like, oh, it looks so nice and stuff. And maybe we'll have that with the retaining wall a little bit more because it is kind of ugly right now, but yeah. So in our longer term sinking funds binder, we're just gonna put in $20 into car maintenance. We're trying to build this up because one, we depleted it, and then my husband needs to get new tires and all the things that normally come. So we're trying to build this up. So we got 150, 70, 90, 210, 230, 255. And then up last, we've got, let's see, we're gonna put $50 into Any Mondays. Normally I do this at the end, but since I'm already flipping by it, might as well do it now. We're adding $40 for Freebie Fridays. And then for our 100 envelope challenge, we are adding 174. $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $31, $32, $33, $34, $35, $36, $37, $38, $39, $4,000, $41, $42, $42, $50, $70, $90, $43, $10, $30, $50, $70, $80, $90, $4,400. 10, 25, 35, 45, 47, 49, 51, 53, 55, 57, 58, 59, 60. So $4,460. Looking forward to getting to condense that envelope. Up next, we've got our Friday challenge. We're adding in $30. We got 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 490, 500, 10, 25, 35, 37, 39, 41, 43, 44, 45, 46. So $546. I'm filming this on the 31st just because I didn't end up getting a chance to do it yesterday. So I cannot believe today is the last day of August. It was my grandmother's birthday. She was born in 1919 on August 31st, and then my mom passed away on August 31st of 2018. So it's kind of a sentimental day for me, and so I'm kind of glad that tonight, obviously by the time this actually posts, it'll be like Thursday, the 4th or 5th or whatever. I think it's the 5th, Thursday the 5th. But today, Saturday, when I'm filming this, myself, Elaine from Elaine Realize, Becca from Becca Budget 777, Lindsay from Bookish Mama Budgets, and Eva from Budget Your Life, we're doing a movie night tonight. And I'm really kind of glad that I get to just hang out with some friends and watch a movie and get to have good memories. And obviously my memories of my mom and everything are all happy, and everything, just, you know, a bit of a sentimental, difficult day. It's hard to believe that she's been gone for 6 years now, but yeah. Up next is our 52-week challenge, and we're adding in $23. So we got 500, 600, 700, 750, 780, 790, 810, 830, 850, 65, 72, 74, 76, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, so $882. Yeah, with my mom, can't remember if I've talked about this before, but she woke up one day and noticed her belly was getting a little bigger, and she was 60, just before she turned 62, so obviously was not pregnant, and kind of started getting bigger and bigger, and she went to the doctor and they did some tests and stuff, and found out that she had ovarian cancer. They basically gave her a few months to live, and because it was stage 4, because we had lost my dad to pancreatic cancer several years in 2009, and he went through treatment even though his was stage 4, because obviously with pancreatic cancer it's so hard to catch. They actually caught that he had a mass on his pancreas before it became cancerous, and they tried to remove it with surgery, but the mass was wrapped around a major artery, so they couldn't remove it. So basically they were like, if it ever becomes cancerous, there wouldn't really be anything other than chemo and radiation that they could do. So a couple years later, year and a half or so later, it did end up becoming cancerous, and he went through chemo and radiation. He was part of a study where they were testing the efficacy of a new drug. So he doesn't know whether he actually got the placebo or the actual drug, and we don't know. But he went through chemo and radiation, and so that was like over the summer of 2009, and passed away just before Thanksgiving in 2009. So it was a rough several months from when, he officially got the diagnosis in like June or July. And then when he actually passed away, and my mom and I both had talked about it, that for us personally, that if we were diagnosed with cancer that was far enough along that there wasn't really much to do about it, that treatment wasn't going to really do a whole lot, that we probably wouldn't go through chemo and radiation, just after watching everything with my dad, what he went through and everything, that we just really wouldn't want to do that to ourselves and to our families and stuff. And obviously not telling anybody else what they should do, just what we decided for ourselves. And so when she met with her doctor, and I can't remember if he was already aware, or if she just told him what had happened with my dad, and so he fully understood where she was coming from, you know. And she asked him, you know, if I did do treatment, you know, how much time would that give me? And he basically kind of said maybe a month or so. And she was like, yeah, that's not really worth it to go through the treatment and being sick and all of that for maybe another month or so. So she decided to not do treatment, and it was hard. When my dad was sick, I was able to move home and help my mom take care of him and everything. But when my mom got sick, she had moved to Florida from North Carolina. And even when she was in North Carolina, we were in Asheville. And she was over on the coast. So it was like a 4-hour drive. So, she wasn't like in the same vicinity as us, but she'd moved to Florida. And so we definitely weren't close enough to easily go see her. And I had just started a new job, and I couldn't take the time off, both financial wise and, you know, just job wise. And so it was really hard because I wasn't able to go and be with her. And I don't regret it in the sense that, like, I couldn't, we just couldn't make it work at that time. DJ wasn't making a whole lot of money. We were pretty reliant on my income to live. So I couldn't really take, you know, not get money, have salary coming in. And, but it was hard not being able to be there and help take care of her. But she had a wonderful boyfriend. Other family members were able to go down and help take care of her and stuff. But, and thankfully from the diagnosis in mid-June, she passed away at the end of August. So it was quick, I guess, in a lot of ways, but it's still miserable and everything. I talked with her pretty much every day. So, it was definitely hard at the end, and thankfully, because we knew the end was so close, she was able to get in with hospice pretty quickly and everything. So, but yeah, so it's a hard day today. So, sorry. Don't usually get emotional talking about it because sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's not. Right now it's hard. Okay. So lastly, we have my August monthly challenge. I'm gonna add in $60. So we got 50, 100, 50, 200, 250, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300. So that one is complete. And let me get September's challenge, which is super cute with the acorns. And then I've got 150 that'll go into savings challenges, or my savings challenge binder. And then left over for the week that we didn't spend was 22, 23, 24. So I will put that towards paying down our mortgage a little bit. So yeah, I think that is it. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.